Today, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why NASCAR's Next Gen car is going to be awesome. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, so NASCAR's Next Gen car has been delayed a year. Nothing crazy, nothing surprising. It's just kind of the nature of the times right now. But I did want to talk to you guys for a minute and give you 3 reasons why I think this car is going to be awesome. Number 3, the car is going to look more stock. With the larger wheels, the shorter wheel deck, and the lack of side force, which we'll get to later, that is going to make those cars look a lot more stock. Through the Gen 4 era, we slowly started losing some brand identity, and then we lost it all kind of when the Twisted Sister, Car of Tomorrow kind of era started to hit. They really tried to bring it back with the Gen 6 car, and they did a really good job getting the nose of the cars looking more stock, but still not perfect. I think this is going to just like drive it home a little bit more, and I think that's going to be a really cool, important thing for NASCAR. Reason number 2, the competition is going to be closer. Teams like Gaunt Brothers Racing or Go Fast Racing, some of these smaller teams, when they buy a car, they're buying old chassis and designs that are really outdated and aren't competitive anymore. 1, everyone's going to be starting from scratch, but 2, those cars, teams aren't designing them. Like Joe Gibbs Racing, when they find some speed, a lot of times it's in their chassis design and how they've built them from the ground up. And that's going to kind of go away because everyone's going to be getting the same chassis. And that's going to be really important just to tighten the playing field. And it's going to be, as long as they got a good powerhouse in the car, a good engine, teams are going to be able to find speed through building good setups. And you know, obviously simulation and different things like that are going to still make some of the fast teams still stand out. But you might see a week where Go Fast has a top 10 car. They might just hit on something. They might get some notes from Stuart Haas or something that really helps them out. All right, so the final reason is the aerodynamics. And I know what you're saying, that it's still got a splitter on it. A lot of the tests, we've still seen the big, large rear spoiler. Here's the thing about that. The car is symmetrical. We haven't seen a symmetrical car in a while. When you look at a Gen 6 car, the right side of the car is super flat. What that's doing is it's creating side force. So when they're driving through a corner and the right rear is stepping out, it's pushing air on that right rear quarter panel and keeping the car stable throughout the corner, making it easier to drive. I think people underestimate the power of the side force. Taking that away, even if you're running a higher downforce package, it's going to make the car much harder to drive, and you're still going to have to wheel it. So it might even make these higher downforce packages more interesting to watch. On top of that, you have a step splitter, so the middle of the splitter doesn't seal. Then on the rear of the car, they've added this diffuser thing kind of subtly into the kind of the underbody a little bit, and that'll help break the air up before it gets back to the car behind it. It's going to create a little bit tighter racing because people aren't going to be as aero sensitive around other cars, and that's something NASCAR's tried to do with kind of retrofitting the Gen 6 car with this high downforce, low horsepower package. They've been kind of trying to do that. It's not probably worked out like they've wanted it to, but they're kind of limited with the box that they're in, which is the Gen 6 car. I think you should be looking forward to it because I think it's going to be great. But let me know what you think in the comments. Just tell me why you think it's going to be good, why it's not going to be good, and then while you're at it, just go ahead and hit a thumbs up, like a like, you know. Smash the like button, as they say on the YouTubes. And yeah, just follow. You know, we're trying to grow a little bit of a channel here, so it's kind of hard to do starting out, not getting a ton of views, and you gotta engage people and all that fun stuff. I'm learning how to do all that. So anyways, see you next time. Bye bye.